back.
We're back. I know you've been waiting.
God, it's been probably, what, like 4 months, 5 months?
I think May. May was the last one we did. So
It's been a while. We didn't get that summer episode like we thought we might.
The summer goes by so fast.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
It's just a joke, man.
Yep.
I mean, we need another month.
Summer, it should go from April through September. We'll have school for 5 months or 6 months.
That could work.
Yeah,
That could
okay.
work. Well, we made it. We made it to the top, in the middle.
And now we're here.
And now we're here. So what's going on? So much going on, really, in the culture.
It really is. Well, I think the most important piece of pop culture over the past 2 months. Now, you may have seen this. I don't know. But if I just start going, do you know what I'm doing?
No.
The charter commercial.
Oh, really?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I have not.
You're lucky. It's one of those commercials that gets stuck in your head, and there's like a dude beatboxing, and then all these other people singing about watching their data plans, and they also get phone and service and cable,
And they're dancing.
kind of.
Okay.
It's just kind of them, like, little 4 shots of them waist up or so, just, and the one dude's beatboxing through the whole commercial.
Wow,
So like the whole music track is this dude beatboxing. He's like, doo, 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 he's awesome.
I'll have to look for this.
Riverfront Times did an article on it.
Really?
So, yeah, find it. So yeah,
Oh,
they're getting
man.
it's a genius commercial because not only does it irritate people, but it gets their name out there over and over. People are talking about it, and then they get free media coverage. So
What was that one where they kept saying, "Put it up to your head, something to your head, to your head." It was somewhere where
well, Charter's done the same thing before, where they've had these commercials where they make a song and it's just an earworm that gets stuck in your head. But this one is probably the worst of all.
I'm looking for that. Yeah, I got to say that I'm opposed to that's you said there's not a lot of dance. I'm opposed to any dancing when it's clearly they used to joke, like Seinfeld used to joke about people like their lives are so much better because they're drinking Pepsi or something. Yeah. But the really thing that when they get it like a good interest rate and they're like, I mean, yeah, it's good, but I don't think people go out of the real.
Or just the concept that it's absurd to, like, usually if you're singing about something, it should be something somewhat important. So you're singing about soda or interest rates. That concept just seems weird, doesn't it? A
little odd. But So there you go, folks. Charter. I learned something today.
Yeah, there you go.
Anything else that's caught your attention?
Caught my
attention. Do we dare? Do we even bother? Has everybody covered the whole Trump-Hillary thing enough?
Yeah. Let's not even do it.
Let's not.
Please not.
We'll just skip past that.
I would. What's going on out there?
Gary Johnson?
Looking like an idiot.
Can't name any world leaders.
How can he not?
Even I can do that. I don't think about world leaders a whole lot, but I could say.
Say the guy from Canada. He's real attractive.
Justin Trudeau. I probably would have said Angela Merkel, which they pronounce it Angela, whatever.
Right.
So I would.
That's what came to my mind too.
Yeah, she's okay. I mean, nobody in America probably sits awake at night going, "Boy, that guy's awesome."
Boy, I mean, that Assad guy.
He crushed it today. It is weird how a few people. Like I just saw this kid the other day, a former student of mine. He's like, Putin said that if Muslims attack him, he'd slaughter them all. And he was like, totally badass. And then he wrote, although a little aggressive, just a tad, wiping out a billion probably innocents along with catching the two. So I do find it weird that so many people think, I see nothing really to like in Putin. And he's like a joke with all those poses he does. Like, here I am on top of a horse with no shirt on. It's that seems like you're making, it's a goof. But anyway. So screw politics. We ain't doing that.
No.
Do we do sports, or is that damn Cardinals?
Well, I mean, the game last night was weird.
Yeah, I heard. No, I didn't. What happened that was so weird?
So basically, at the very end of the game, the Cardinals were up 3-2 in the top of the ninth, and hopefully would win the game. But then Grichuk drops a ball, and they end up tying it off after that happened. The Reds do, and then so. Carpenter, the next inning, walks, and then Yachty gets up there and hits this ball that bounces. It's a well-hit ball. It bounces. It was a ground rule double, basically, because the field rules are in left field. If it bounces over the wall and hits those signs, it's out of play.
Right.
So it should have been a ground rule double, meaning that Carpenter can't score from first and has to stop at third. But the Reds center fielder didn't know, or the left fielder, did not know the ground rule. So he just picked up the ball and threw it in, and then Carpenter scores. And so the umpires apparently are sitting there looking into the Reds dugout, expecting them to say, we want to challenge that. And I guess for whatever reason, the umpire didn't call it correctly in the first place.
That's bizarre.
They said the left fielder didn't put put his hands up like you're supposed to do. But even if he doesn't do that, shouldn't the ump see that and be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not. So whatever.
Right.
So anyway,
when the guy starts to throw the ball in, the ump should be like
Yeah.
waving his hands like, no.
right,
we're
yeah,
not
go
doing
back,
that.
go back. So the umps apparently, and I didn't see this, but this is what Rick Horton was saying after the game, was that they were standing there looking into the dugout, and that they didn't do anything, so the umps left. And then all of a sudden, apparently, then someone from the Reds called down there and said that was a ground rule double, and the manager runs out and like runs into the dressing room, and that was it, and then the game was over. So
I'll bet there's a conspiracy theory that the Reds were throwing it. You know, they're like the ump's like,
So what some people were saying was
hilarious.
saying, well, they should, then the Reds should protest the game, and it turns out the Cardinals did win, and then they pick it up like today. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth and
That'd be
start like before
hilarious.
tonight's game or something like. I don't know. I mean, it's happened. It's over. To me,
Yeah.
they screwed up. Yeah, but Cardinals got the win.
and it doesn't
so.
matter to the Reds at all. Like,
No, they're done.
Yeah, they're done.
I mean,
Okay.
obviously, I'm sure any team likes to win and wants to stick it to the Cardinals. But that was fun. I was watching that. I'm like, okay, this is weird.
like just a team of all the umps were like looking over. Like,
Nothing.
give it
Okay,
time.
we got dinner plans.
We're
See ya.
good. We're good. We'll just move along. That's a little weird. I just that does seem strange. Like if they're pointedly looking, that alone would be reason
Right.
enough to say, okay, wait a minute, guys.
Well, and then
but I guess the
yeah.
idea is if the first guy lets it go and you play it like a normal play, then you have to like.
Well,
maybe you
I
can't.
guess the rule is like if the team thinks there's something wrong with the call in the field, they need to tell the umps within 30 seconds of the play ending.
Okay.
And they apparently didn't do that, but at the same time, Rick Horton counted it and said it was only 28 seconds that the umps waited. So they should have had 2 more seconds.
Oh my God.
Like but even if that's the case, he didn't run out. I mean, if he had ran out right after they stopped, they apparently looked and then left. So he still could have caught him. Be like, hey man, no, but they had gone. They were probably like in there showering and
So there's never a case where an ump obviously makes the wrong call, and the team doesn't say anything, but another ump just say, wait a minute, they don't overrule it unless the other team says, like somebody, like the catcher will make that
Generally
appeal.
speaking, you're right. I mean, now I think I don't know there's so many weird rules in baseball. I don't pretend to know them all, but I do think that there are cases where it's like, if it's a play here, it's that ump's call. And if the ump doesn't make the call, generally they might get together and talk about it and maybe change it then. But I don't think another ump would be like, no, he's safe.
Yeah.
So right.
That would be kind of funny.
But there was another situation recently. Were they playing the Cubs? Like that last series with the Cubs, something happened. I forget exactly what it was, but it was like, the ball hit one of the Cardinals players on the hand. And the ump at home plate called hit batsman, but then the dude at first base overruled it and said no, and they couldn't review it for some reason because that's not a
Weird.
reviewable play or something like that. It was something like
Okay.
that. So there are all kinds of weird little things that happen, but last night was pretty strange.
That sounds like a screw up, but we'll take it.
Well, imagine if the Cardinals do make it, and that's the one game they shouldn't have won. I still think they're going to blow it.
Pittsburgh's pissed off.
Yeah.
Like that's what I heard. Right? Are they the
Were
one?
they?
I heard that like they were kind of complaining about that because is Pittsburgh like one game ahead of us?
No, that's the Giants.
Oh, the Giants. Maybe
Yeah.
it was them that were pissed
Probably.
or whatever.
Probably, right, because that certainly could make a difference. They definitely could. I mean, that's a win that they have to have.
And Bernie Miklasz is like, get over it. You have how many games to play over how many months?
That's true. I mean, the Giants had the best record in baseball before the All-Star game and the worst after. So if they'd won a few more games, they'd already be in the playoffs right now, so shut up.
Yeah. Bernie the other day described it as like each of these teams are like, no, you take it. It
really is absurd. It really is absurd.
So TV fall season. Are you watching
Not
any of the new ones?
not overly impressed with Fear the Walking Dead, which I
No.
was excited when that show initially came
That's
out,
gone
but
down.
it's
boring.
just another version of The Walking Dead that's not as good. That's all it
Exactly.
is. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
care about the characters as much.
Yeah.
They had a great opportunity, I thought, to make the show more about the apocalypse happening. What happened to the government?
Right.
Like, I want to know, like, who was the last news broadcaster to be on the air? Stuff like that.
The
you
last
know?
guy.
Yeah. Who's the last one,
All right, like there's probably
Yeah.
some guy that's still out there. He's got tapes or whatever, and he and his cameraman are still recording things.
Right.
People are going to want to know this
Like
someday, right?
the highway scenes where all the cars are stopped. Show one of those scenes. Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
did, like, what was the last stand for all these people getting out of the cars, and did zombies run out of the woods? And come on, man. Like, what was the last airline in flight?
Well,
Things
you
like
know,
that.
they
did the little weird
Yeah.
Flight 80 whatever.
Yeah, a little mini thing.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it was most exciting when they had like the high seas, you know, sort of like Captain Phillips with zombies when they were on the. But once they're just on land, they keep repeating plots that they've done on the other show. It's like, oh, we're in a community. Everything seems good at first.
Yeah.
Then, oh, oops, they got some weird ideas on like they keep zombies for pets or some goofy thing like that. So, no, it's boring. It's super boring.
I'll still continue watching it.
Yeah.
But I'm not overly.
I haven't kicked it out of the DVR yet, but it's
because I love zombies that much.
Yeah, it's and when they have sometimes they have a cool scene. I mean, it was sort of cool when the zombies started falling from the hotel.
Yeah, that was. And then I guess it will be interesting with what they do with all these people trying to get into the hotel. Like, no, we're not letting you in. Like, what? Come on. You know?
No room at the inn.
Yeah,
no
plenty of
room
rooms, but we're not letting you in. We don't have enough tequila in the bar for everybody.
Come on now. So did you watch the whole Stranger Things? That's kind of
I did.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I was into that.
It was just for one the font at the beginning was awesome.
Yeah.
And I know other people
music every time.
Yeah, other people had kind of changed that to you know, there was something going around
Undercut
Facebook
other things.
Right,
yeah.
And it was cool. I liked it. And they're doing another season, so we'll see where they go from here. There was a theory. Have you heard the theory?
No.
Spoiler alert. Well, and I don't
that
even
should be a given. With
someone was saying
that
discussed. 11 and the monster are the same thing.
Ah.
Like 11, it's 11 in our world, and she in the dark world that's her.
Wow, that's kind of badass.
Yeah.
Although, didn't 11 kill the monster?
That's the thing. Maybe she just
like
did something to herself and got rid of it. Who knows?
Interesting. Yeah. Haven't heard that one before. Yeah, every once in a while you just hear some weird theory that's like somebody, I saw something on the internet the other day, like maybe Donnie from The Big Lebowski was dead the whole time. And they were talking to him.
Yeah. He was just in their head. Man. Come on.
He was just in their head. Only Walter's talking? No, they both talked to him. So so there was that. Have you seen any, they had a couple like brand new shows, you know, sort of, we're not full, like this coming week, I guess, by the end of this week, most everything will be out, although again, a few linger till end of October, but like there's been the new Lethal Weapon. See that?
Saw a few scenes of the one this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I thought the pilot was solid. I haven't seen the one this week yet, but
it was, you know, lethal. It's Lethal Weapon. So it's a
they're
little
pretty
over the
much
top.
The pilot was like take a 2-hour movie and condense it into 40 minutes or 41 minutes, however long it is, without commercials. And I like how what is it, Damon Wayans? I guess it's like they were asking him about his attire on the show or his wardrobe or whatever. He's like, they just gave me all Danny Glover's old outfits. I don't even care about it. He literally had that Kiss the Cook thing.
Really?
I think Danny Glover had that in one of the movies. And
now, is the premise that they're the same people, or is it?
Oh, yes, Riggs and Murtaugh. Yeah, they're just playing the exact same characters set in contemporary times now.
Gotcha. But it's kind of, I mean, is it in the same universe as the other movies? Like, are they talking about what happened? Okay, so it's just
like a
reboot.
total reboot. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because everything. I mean, a lot of things. Like he saw Riggs. I get him confused. Riggs is which one is Riggs?
I forget.
Yeah,
honestly, I just say Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. That's how I know.
I think Murtaugh is the Danny Glover one. I don't even know though, but whoever Danny Glover was, he's still got a family and I think the same amount of kids and everything. And they totally do the thing and the thing. Well, I think in the original Lethal Weapon, we didn't see how his wife died. The Mel Gibson character, but his wife or girlfriend or whoever. Right. Well, maybe we did see it. In this one, we see her, she's in a car accident or something, and she was pregnant at the time. Extra poignant. He's suicidal, just like he was in the movie. The thing they didn't put in the pilot, that Mel Gibson always likes to put in his movies, is a torture scene. So I'm looking forward to that in the future, where he's like held up by chains, and they're like, you know, shocking him. Or
car battery.
Or they go Braveheart on him, or
The scene I saw, it was kind of funny. It was like, you know, the Glover character Wayans was having dinner, and he cooked some ribs, and he was expecting the other guy to come over, but he didn't show up, and then he's at a bar drinking. I guess he was depressed or whatever, and like he keeps eyeing this biker's. It was like a biker bar. He keeps eyeing his girlfriend, and they're like making eyes, and so the guy comes over and beats him up, and then all the bikers jump in and beat the crap out of him out in the street.
Awesome.
And then he calls, you know, why I cooked these ribs and marinated them for 2 days, and you're not here. You know, okay, whatever.
Yeah. As I think about it now, I'm 90% sure that Martin Riggs is the Mel Gibson character. Because I remember thinking in the pilot, that's weird. His first name's Martin. They never call him Martin. They always call him Riggs. Anyway, I don't know what Murtaugh's first name is, and nobody cares.
No.
I did also learn MacGyver's first name from that pilot, which I'd never heard. Angus, that's a weird first name.
Angus MacGyver.
Did you see the pilot to that?
No, I didn't. I find it weird that they're redoing these, honestly.
Yeah,
but,
it is a little weird.
And then, someone brought up, just something I was reading online, brought up the point, the guy who played MacGyver's still alive and well. Like, he can't be involved in this somehow. Like,
he's not in the demo.
Right. I prefer MacGruber, as we talked about.
MacGruber. Yeah, it is. It's funny, they totally had a countdown on a bomb on the first step of the pilot. Yeah. So, and they totally did the thing where he cuts the wrong wire and it starts speeding up or whatever. So that was kind of a cool twist. Is like he couldn't stop the bomb, so he had to just get out of there and let it explode.
I think it would have been better if they could made this kid his son. And he's still occasionally in it. Like son, I told you use a rubber band, not a paper cut. Okay? We've been over this.
They totally mentioned stuff like, hey, like they had something going wrong with their boat when they were fleeing some bad guys. And he's like, you need some gum to fix this thing? Yeah. They made a couple of jokes about that. I can't say it was great, but it's like if you're gonna watch, if you're just totally bored on a Friday night, it's probably, and I kind of like the whole younger version of, but that would have been a good idea to make him son of MacGyver, and but they totally have the same. I didn't know this about the original, but he works for something called the Phoenix Foundation, and his boss has the same name, but it's a woman this time. That's always a good way to mix it up, and but also. MacGyver never used a gun, which I never watched the original show.
I do remember that.
But now he's got a buddy who uses guns a lot. You can't get by without a gun in this day and age.
I also would like to know what Patty and Selma think of this.
Exactly.
What do they think of the reboot?
Patty and Selma.
From The Simpsons, because they were obsessed with MacGyver.
Oh, really?
Remember there was that one episode they kidnapped the guy.
Oh, okay.
He was in the show and he voiced himself, and they kidnapped him or something. And he got out of it by making something and blowing it up or whatever.
Yeah, sorry, dude. You did your Stargate thing, and then we forgot about you. You're gone.
I don't even know your name.
It does seem weird though, because if any network was going to bring that guy back, it would be CBS. Like they've still got Mark Harmon rocking the #1 show, I think, on TV. So why not have that guy?
Yeah.
It's Harry Dean, or I don't know what it is. So the other new shows you may or may not have seen, Van Helsing, Vampire Show.
No.
No,
I did record The Exorcist. I have not watched it yet.
I got to catch up with the first one. They came out so fast.
I know Chef Gordon Ramsay was liking it.
Well, hey,
Hell's Kitchen was on before, and they had him promoting it. It's scarier than even me in the kitchen, or something like that. Come on.
I'm not really. I read a little bit about it. Gina Davis looking like she's seen better days, but I'm not going to go Trump on her and start talking about her looks or anything like that. It's unfortunately, it's the kind of thing I feel comfortable talking about, that the plastic surgery gone awry.
Because that's a choice.
Yeah, you tried to stop the progress of time, and it kind of went awry.
But at the same time, I guess if you're in Hollywood, you got to look good.
Exactly.
So
she probably felt like she had to do it. So anyway, so she's in it, and that's all I know. Except one thing they were saying, so we put all these jump scares into the pilot, and then we realized later, oops. We can't crank the volume like they do in movies for jump scares. I guess I never realized they did that. But when somebody turns around, it's like they suddenly crank the volume. But apparently on TV there are rules that you can't suddenly crank the volume.
I think there are. They passed some laws about that.
Yeah. So they do all this. Yeah. I'm like, so that sends a red flag to me immediately. That's the best idea you had, was to have somebody turn a corner and go, ah! That's a totally cliche, worthless thing. I saw the new Blair Witch movie. They did it 3 times in that movie, and they
How was that? I heard
horrible.
Was
horrible,
it? The guy on the radio who reviewed it said it was 45 minutes of kind of mundane stuff, and then the last 45 minutes was so intense, you couldn't take it or something.
Oh, no, I will say this, it picked up. I wouldn't say last 45, maybe last half hour, 20 minutes. That there is some that keeps it from being totally horrible. I'd say I've maybe sideways thumb, or just slightly thumbs down. But they tried a lot of things. One thing I do like that they added to it was that they had them wearing these Bluetooth type cameras.
Right? So it really is them looking around.
And at least it makes more sense that when they're getting attacked or whatever, that they're still recording, as opposed to when you're fearing for your life, but you're still like, I got to get this shot.
Yeah, right.
The original. So
that whole genre is just like cliche, as you mentioned, cliche. Now so many movies now, oh, here's the guy with the camera, and he's irritating everyone because he's filming them, but then he's going to get some stuff on camera. Like, shut up. You know?
Oh, and they also had a, what do you call those things that fly around? Drones. They had a drone camera, which was completely useless. They flew it in the air and crashed it. It seemed like the only point of having that was so that somebody that could then climb a tree to go after it. And then somehow the Blair Witch just flies up there. And that's the weirdest thing. You're like, what the hell is this thing? Because one minute it's just smacking people around or grabbing them and throwing them. And then the next minute, I swear to God, at the end, it looked like some kind of combination of like an alien and Slender Man. I'm like, I thought it was a witch. What the hell is this thing?
Right.
We never get to know for sure.
Well, I think they're making another one too, even after this
one.
Oh,
really?
I thought he was saying that.
So maybe that was the thinking, just like the original, we're not like the original didn't reveal anything.
Yeah.
So I guess the thinking here is, we'll throw out some possibilities. He's looking for his sister, so this isn't just like
from the first one,
right?
But apparently there's a second one in the middle of these two that I'd never heard about.
There was one called Book of Shadows.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the characters. I always got the sense that was sort of like they just tacked Blair Witch, Blair Witch name on it. Just like they made one of those Halloween movies and Michael Myers wasn't even in it. I always got the sense that there was no real relation, but maybe I remember that wrong.
Okay.
This one's definitely like, I'm looking for my lost sister, the one who led the expedition. And he sort of sees somebody off. That's the other thing I had a problem with. It's like they didn't actually find her. It's like making search for Spock and they never find Spock or something. It's just totally bogus. Yeah. So what else? Magnificent Seven is awesome. You should see that if you haven't.
Cool. Yeah. I do want to.
It's just obviously...
I'm a little excited. I still need to catch up on season 3, but Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Ghost Rider, it's not the greatest show in the world, but it's entertaining enough, you know? So.
I've only seen the premiere, but did you see the premiere?
No, because I need to finish season 3 on Netflix before getting to this season.
Okay, yeah, it's watchable, dude, and it's sort of like, wow, they actually kind of made the Ghost Rider look like more cool than he looked in the movies, that sort of thing. They have a good close-up of him, and I like sort of a weird direction because you thought it was all going to be about Inhumans or whatnot. And
I was surprised to see that they were including Ghost Rider.
He's got now we're including magic in this world, but but that's
Doctor Strange is coming up.
Doctor Strange, maybe that's the thing.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe Ghost Rider's going to be. So that was good. I like that was a pretty solid premiere. I saw Snowden. I thought that was solid. A lot of critics are kind of dogging that one, but I thought it was, if you're interested in that story and whatnot, I think it's good. And that's about all I've seen. And tried to pack. I was looking at my DVR this week. And I'm like, crap. There's like 10 hours of stuff, like new shows that came out. I don't have time to watch this stuff.
I know it's tough. It really is.
But it's a winnowing process, right? Yeah. Eventually you go, oh, okay, so Fear the Walking Dead has stayed in my DVR for Vikings. I was watching that for the first 2 seasons. Finally, I couldn't finish the 3rd season. I'm like, screw it, it's over. This is not a good show anymore. So at least it gives you that kind of sense of if there's too much to watch, then some things just have to go. Well, we got something for you to watch here. I can't say it's the best movie you're ever going to see, but it's a movie.
It's a film.
It's a film. There's lions and there's tigers, and there actually is a bear.
Oh, my. Had to do it.
I know, you had to. Yeah. It's weird, though. I got to say, that shot of that bear just looks so weird. It's like, I guess they put a blanket or something over him to try to trap him, but for a minute I'm like, is this a dude dressed up like a bear? But I think it's all real. One interesting thing, factoid, I didn't look it up, but they say on the cover thing here that Clyde Beatty, the star, he's playing himself. So I guess in real life he's a lion, or was a lion tamer. And it's just sort of like, what if, didn't they do that with Steve Irwin? Didn't they make a movie, like a Crocodile Hunter movie, where it's sort of like, hey, I'm the Crocodile Hunter, like he's playing himself, but like he's having some adventure, a fictional movie.
Maybe, I'm not familiar.
They should make the one where he dies, you know.
Oh.
I know, I'm just kidding. Too soon. Yeah. But yeah, it's sort of that kind of thing. You have some real life, or if you made a Gordon Ramsay movie and he got involved in wacky adventures or something.
I'd watch that. I'm a Gordon Ramsay fan.
Let's do it. You donkeys.
Yeah, particularly Hotel Hell. I love that. This is disgusting. I can't even do his voice. But
I know, it is. It's pretty good. So it's like so many scenes. Like it's basically like, how kung fu movies, some kung fu movies, like everything just seems to be a setup for the next kung fu fight scene.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan type movies. This is clearly like every single, it's all geared towards, let's watch Clyde Beatty tame some more lions and So, and this time he tames him with a stick, and this time he uses a flaming torch, this time he uses a rope. So it's not like the best, but it's clever in parts. And for what they were doing, I mean, I'm sure that you're still putting people in jeopardy when you got lions and tigers just totally going around. There's no CGI here, folks.
Yeah, that was, special effects back then. Let's get some dangerous animals for the movie.
What? Yeah. We need something to blow up? Let's blow something up. And honestly, you should still be doing, you could still blow stuff up, and it would always look better than the CGI blow-ups. Do you ever see it? CGI always looks fake somehow. I mean, they tried a cool one in the MacGyver thing. It just is like, oh, explodes in some predictable way. The one cool thing is they had a tire like fly by him or something like that. So, all right, folks. Well, the movie is called The Lost Jungle, and we hope you'll stick around for that.
Get up there. Get up there. I'll break every bone in your body. Get up there. You hear me? Get the height.
I don't think so much of him.
You'll hurry up and do what I tell you.
Oh, he couldn't even train animals, Cracker.
You're going to do what I tell you. Get up there.
You never get that cat to do that trick. You don't handle him right.
I don't, eh? Open up that chute. I'll show this baby who's boss. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there. Don't you snarl at me or I'll knock every tooth out of your head. Get up, Sharky. If I ever catch you mistreating any of my animals again, you're through. Understand? The cat went for me. Honest it did, Mr. Beatty. I had to teach him a lesson. That's no excuse. I do all my training about beating the animals up. You'll have to do the same. Well, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I guess I had it coming. It's all right. Let's forget it. Can you imagine that guy telling me how to train animals? I forgot more than he'll ever know.
Just the same, you'd like to have his job, wouldn't you?
How'd you like to have that one, huh?
Better get that pup out of here, Sonny. One of my lions might chew him up.
Don't worry, he ain't afraid of lions. Are you, Spot?
He looks like a fighter. Maybe it's a good thing my lions are safe in their cages.
Look out, he'll bite you. Gosh, you're a swell animal trainer, Mr. Beatty.
You wait here.
No, Dad. You stay here. I'll talk to Clyde.
I'd better go. You'll be afraid to speak up.
Please.
But, Ruth, you've known about this trip for a month. Why didn't you settle all this with Clyde before? Last week? Last night?
I will now, Dad. I'm a little nervous. just don't know how to begin.
That's no problem. Come right out and state the facts. Tell him I'm sailing for the South Seas and that I refuse to leave you in port unless you're married.
Oh, I couldn't do that. That would be just like asking him to marry me.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? If it isn't, then I'll drop him the hint. I'm not scared of that lion tamer.
I'm not afraid either, but Clyde's afraid of me.
What?
He's different from other men. He spent his whole life with animals. He doesn't understand.
Sure. Seems that after 2 years of courting, he'd find out whether or not he wanted to marry you.
He has. I know he wants to marry me.
Ruthie, are you sure about him?
Absolutely.
Very well, get along. You've just 15 minutes. And if he can't make up his mind in that time, tell him goodbye and we'll sail for the tropics.
Good morning, Miss Robinson.
Hello, Larry. This is my father. Father, this is Larry Henderson, publicity man for the whole circus, especially for Clyde.
How do you do?
I'm certainly delighted to meet you, Captain Robinson. I know your daughter well. She and Clyde Beatty are...
I know all about that. Tell me, is this man Beatty afraid of...
Afraid? Listen, Captain. Clyde Beatty isn't afraid of man, beast, nor devil.
I think I'd better talk to that young man.
Father, is Clyde in? Could I see him?
Certainly. Why not? You can see Clyde at any time. I'll take you to him.
Hey, Clyde, your new lion is here.
Good. I'll try him out right away.
You better let him alone until he's had time to cool off.
They're all bad at first. We might as well get acquainted now as any time.
Can we watch the training, Mr. Beatty?
All right. Be sure you hang on the spot. I don't want to take any chances.
Don't worry, I won't let him get at your lion.
Oh, Clyde. There's someone to see you.
I'm glad to see you.
No one has to tell me when three's a crowd.
I hope you don't mind my running in on you like this.
Mine? Oh, why should I?
I thought maybe you were busy.
I am. Awfully busy today. Just got a new line.
I was hoping I could see you alone for a few minutes.
I really shouldn't leave.
But something has come up that you should know about.
What is it?
Well, it's terribly important, Clyde.
Open the door!
What were you saying?
It's too big to tell all at once here, in front of these people. Can't we go outside?
All right, but I'll have to keep an eye on the men. New line, you know, can be ruined the first day.
Clyde, we got him in a hospital case, but he ain't taking it any too well.
But Clyde,
Just a minute, honey.
you don't understand. I have to give Dad my answers.
Hurry, Clyde. He'll tear himself to pieces.
He's failing and he wants me to.
All right, all right. Whatever you say. I've got to look after that cat.
Won't you wait and see Clyde break in his new line?
No, thank you. Dad will be getting impatient. We're sailing today.
Sailing? Where to?
The South Seas. He's chartered to Professor Livingston. An expedition.
Oh, yeah. But you're not going along.
I don't want to, but... Now I have no choice in the matter.
All right, Joe.
Hold it, Joe. That's close enough.
for the rope. All right, Joe. Take down the corner rope. Take it easy, old boy. We're not going to hurt you. Start getting down to the chute. And be sure you hang on that rope. I'll take care of this.
What you gonna do? Shoot the lion?
No, these are just blanks. But the lion doesn't know it. You gentlemen will excuse me?
Sure.
All set, five. Okay, start him down. Look out, Clyde! The lion's loose!
Easy, boy.
Why do they always use the chair? I feel like that's a good chair that someone can sit on.
Maybe that's how they should just set it out for the lion, dude.
Yeah.
just, here's a chair. Take it easy. You don't want to kill people. Oh, this guy, Sharky, he's bad news.
Is he the guy who shovels coal into a train? That's what he's dressed like.
He's never helpful, that Sharky guy. And then we got the little rascals looking on.
Yeah. Where's Alfalfa?
I like the gun with blanks in it. It just scares him. Is that what you're doing? You're just like freaking out. The lion's like, oh my God, I almost got shot. Okay, we got another gun here. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, Alfalfa.
Yeah, Alfalfa. Getting my soda, folks. Sorry, I'm getting choked up here. This is very, very emotional for me.
Wow, this dude is hard. I like how he keeps the tie on. You got to be professional when the lion's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Sharky's like, dang it, he's actually pulling this off.
Close call. Sure glad you got out of that, Clyde. I was shocked he stumbled. He couldn't help it.
I sort of stumbled myself a minute ago. It's been a lot of hard work to train that lion for my new act. But he's worth it.
Are you all right, Mr. Beatty? I didn't hurt you, did he? Gosh, I was scared.
You haven't got anything on me. Thanks, Sonny. I sure needed that gun.
Oh, if my dog had been here, you wouldn't needed a gun or nothing.
Why don't you two try and get along?
We'll get along all right. You've got to let him know who's the boss from the start, or you're through.
Looks to me like you're through already.
Don't kid yourself. From now on, it's going to be smooth sailing.
Sailing is right. Boy, she was plenty mad when she sailed out of here.
She? What are you talking about?
Ruth.
Oh, is she gone?
And how?
I guess I was a little abrupt. But I'll see her tonight and patch things up.
And you didn't know she's going with her father.
What?
They're sailing today.
But she can't.
But she is. Hey, Clyde. You better be careful. Remember, Ruth isn't a lion.
Professor, what is this K-More you're setting out to find?
I believe that K-More will prove to be the real cradle of civilization.
Is it an island?
Probably.
Well, how will you know when you found it?
When I find an island bearing the fauna of both Africa and Asia, I'll know I'm pretty close.
Fauna? What's fauna?
Animals. Lions, tigers.
and cub reporters. All right, Ruth. We're sailing. Come along, Ruth.
Where's Captain Robinson's schooner, the Mary R?
Gone. Just shoved off for the South Seas. Boy, I'll be glad when this rehearsal's over.
What are you worrying about?
The closer I get to this mixed animal act, the more it gives me the willies.
I'm not worrying about it.
I know you're not. And that's what's worrying me. Since Ruth ran out on you, you're taking too many chances.
That's my business.
Business is suicide in the first degree. You can't put lions, bears, tigers, and panthers all in the same cage. The big ones will eat the little ones, and those that don't get enough to eat will eat you. Clyde, you're the greatest animal trainer in the world. But
Don't tell me, tell the world. You'll admit the act had swell publicity angles.
well, it's stupendous. Boy, I got the swellest idea for a poster. Listen.
Tell that to the boss.
The most vicious man-killers ever assembled under one roof will now be worked together in the big cage for the first time in any circus by the world's greatest animal trainer, Mr. Clyde Beatty. Boss, I got a swell idea for the poster. It's colossal. Now, up here in this corner, we'll have 10 lines coming out of a thick jungle. No, 30 lines. And over here...
Just a minute, Henderson. Suppose we wait and see if Clyde's act's as good as he says.
Here they come. Playful little fellas.
What I'm worried about is what's going to happen when the tigers get in there.
What did I tell you?
my smoke.
Uh-oh. Cat fight.
Cat fight.
Dang, dudes. Easy. They're just playing. It's like one of those lovable cat videos on the internet. Just a little rougher. It's hard. This
would never fly today.
No, I mean, this is really happening.
Yeah.
It's like, how can these animals not be at least damaging each other?
Yeah. He loves it.
He's like, oh my God. Finally, my plan to have big cats murder people. This is like ultimate fighting stuff here, man. It's like, where's the kung fu moves? Let's get into that chair, that magical chair. Jeez. Foiled again.
Yeah.
That he does. Well, how'd you like the show?
Ah, it's marvelous, Clyde. But I'm afraid you'll never be able to keep those two in the same ring.
Don't worry, Mr. Mason. By the time the season's over, they'll be kissing each other.
Great work, Clyde. Great? Why, it's stupendous, colossal. Greatest act in the history of the show business. Clyde, you're a...
Thanks.
What's the matter with him?
Worry. Ruth's been gone 3 months, and Clyde hadn't heard a word from her. Plenty of good timber, anyway.
Timber?
For spars to repair the ship.
From what I just saw, that'll take months. If only one of my carrier pigeons would get through to a settlement, some ship would pick us up.
I wouldn't count on pigeons. I tell you, Professor, we'll be here until we get the Mary R. patched up and afloat.
Or until we're all eaten by jungle beasts.
Maybe. But let's get going. I'm worried about Ruth.
You'll have him up and going in no time, Miss Ruth.
I hope so.
What happened to you, Slade?
Nothing much, sir. I was lucky, but old Pat's dead.
Killed?
We were cutting brush. There was a roar, and a lion just tore him to pieces. Lion? The biggest one I ever saw. Ripped Pat clean down the middle before he could wink. Are you sure it was a lion? I guess I know one when I see it. There he is now. What's that sound like to you? Now I'm positive we're on the island of Kamor. There's no other place in the world where lions and tigers could have found in the same jungle. Think of the sensation this will cause in the scientific world.
Yes, if they ever hear about it.
Don't you think we could repair the wireless?
There's nothing left to repair.
Ruth, get me pigeons, our only hope.
While you're waiting on that fool bird, we'll all be eaten by these cats. Mr. Kirby, round up the crew. We're going to build a stockade.
Aye, aye, sir.
They're over half gone.
Maybe this will be the lucky one. Huh?
Dry, Precious. If you see Clyde, tell him I love him. Please don't fail me.
Hampas sa malakaw kabay kayo ang latay. Hindi pa patawar mo ako. Ayoko na.
What have you got there?
Magandag na maganda.
Gentlemen, Livingston has found Kamor.
I never thought he would.
What does it say? It's from our consul at Suva. He cables that he received a message by carrier pigeon from Professor Livingston, notifying him that the expedition was shipwrecked upon the island of Kamor.
It's been a great season, Clyde. In fact, we've had several great seasons. Yeah, but the public will expect an even bigger thrill next year. I don't see how you're going to give it to them.
You can figure that out for me. I'm going to the jungle for some wild animals.
You mean shoot them?
No, bring them back alive.
Stupendous.
But where are you going, Clyde?
Oh, India for tigers, and Africa for lions.
Express! All about Professor Livingston. Giant airship goes to rescue. Livingston shipwrecked in the South Seas. Read all about it. Paper?
Hey, boy, let's have one.
Do you suppose Ruth is still with him? Did you say anything about her?
No, nothing. That's where I'm going.
Where?
Kamor.
What an idea. Why didn't I think of it myself? It's colossal. Boy, what publicity.
What are you talking about?
Yes, this. Clyde's going after Ruth, but we can kill two birds with one stone. Why, the place must be full of animals. Can't you see the headlines? Beatty brings them home from Kamor. Primeval animals from a primitive place. He takes from wild and trains them.
Where's Kamor?
Oh, who cares? It's full of lions, tigers, and the Lord knows what else. Every passenger on that airship will be front-page news for the next 6 months. Maitland, you've got to get Clyde on that ship. And me, too.
But... Never mind it, Butts. Get me on that ship.
It must take a lot of nerve for a man to go into a cage with wild animals.
It sure does, Doctor. And, I've had many in escape.
You work in Mr. Beatty's act?
Well, not exactly, but I'm always standing by in case anything happens. Beatty never makes a move without me. Why, I taught him everything he knows.
There's that guy Sharkey running off at the mouth again. I can't understand why you brought him along on this trip.
Will you hold the other end of the rope while I'm taking a live tiger out of a trap? Or putting a snared line into a cage?
Who, me? Ha! Not on your life.
Well, that's why I'm taking Sharkey along.
victory! Giant airship sighted Barrack Day!
A wireless dispatch from the Victory reports that the dirigible, already nearing its goal, has encountered a low-pressure area. This generally means hurricanes at this time of year. No alarm need be felt, reads the dispatch, because the ship is built to withstand any kind of weather. It is expected that ground crews will be landed by the special gear carried on the Victory and the Livingston party contacted within the next 48 hours.
I'm going to take this last pigeon just in case.
How long do you expect to be gone this time?
Oh, not much more than a week.
The ship will be repaired before that. Then I'm going to have trouble.
You mean the men?
They've endured some terrible hardships. They're frightened of those wild animals. It'll be hard to hold them here if
Yes, but we can't go until I finish my explorations. I'm sure the cradle of civilization lies somewhere on this island. Don't you realize the importance of the discoveries I expect to make?
Yes, but I also realize the seriousness of mutiny.
Pretty soon, there won't be any of us left. And the professor talking of staying on until he finds that buried city. He can stay by himself. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Good luck.
Goodbye, Ruth.
Goodbye.
How much farther? Those hills. I want to make it tonight if I can.
I hope that killer lion ain't following us.
Who, Sammy? I hope he is. Then let me go across first.
I don't think this idea is so hot after all.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about.
That's merely your personal opinion.
For goodness sake, let's have some music. Something's happened to the radio.
The lightning struck it. Radio's gone dead, sir. Check your antenna.
We're being blown off our course, sir.
Dump the rest of the ballast. Captain.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Gee, I sort of was wondering why they don't use dirigibles nowadays to transport people, but maybe it's obvious.
Take the other sections and report back to me.
I like the wheel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just-
Gives you real confidence.
Yeah.
You could do something. That's how Sully landed it then.
That's what's giving them problems here. A bunch of geese just flew into the...
And that drawn-on lightning is a problem,
It is.
too, right?
That's good. That's good special effects.
There you are, mister. All about the big disaster.
We've learned nothing regarding the disappearance of the dirigible Victory.
Have you seen the late editions? It says here, the Naval Board of Inquiry holds that due to their construction, any part of the newer airships will tend to free balloon until its gas cells are entirely depleted.
And that means?
If the Victory broke up as did the Akron, then we can hope that some free ballooning section may still be in the air.
Course dinner. We started eating before we ever went into the banquet room. They served delicious appetizers of caviar. I passed up the soup and the fish and a lot of other things because I wanted to save my appetite for the roast turkey. You never saw such a turkey in all your life. It was stuffed with chestnuts and served with cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes, plenty of giblet gravy. And for a side dish, They had barbecued ham with raisin sauce.
You'll pardon me if I don't stay for dessert, but after 10 days of crackers, I'm sure that blackberry pie'd give me a stomach ache.
How did we had blackberry pie? He didn't have to guess. You've told us about that banquet at least 20 times. Look up there! The land!
Why, it's an island.
The wind is carrying us toward it. It's all covered with jungle.
The rate we're traveling, we'll be over the island in no time.
Can't we bail out in parachutes?
There aren't any. They were lost to the other part of the ship.
Isn't there any way we can land?
Well, we can let the gas out, but there's no way of controlling the ship.
You mean we might crash?
Well, anything is better than staying up here and starving to death.
Let's take a chance.
The valve's broken. The gas is escaping too fast. We're heading straight for the island. We're bound to crash.
Clyde. Clyde!
Larry,
Are you all right, Clyde?
I can so.
Gee, I'm glad.
You're not hurt, are you?
Me? Hurt by a little drop like that?
Have you seen anything of the others?
No. I wonder what happened to him.
Sharky! Doctor!
Hey, Howard! Where are you?
We better start searching for them. No use yelling anymore, Larry.
Howard and the doctor. Just think, Clyde. It might have been us.
They weren't as lucky as we were. But I don't see anything of Sharky.
Oh, it would suit me swell if we never saw that guy again.
Well, Sharky's not such a bad fella. We've got to find him if he's still alive.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'll go away. I won't touch your treasure. I swear. Treasure? Take it easy, old man. Nobody's going to hurt you. Water. Water. I can't breathe. Water. You're not one of the ship's crew? Ship's crew? What do you mean? The ship that brought me here. They're down at the stockade. We should go down there and tell Captain Robertson that I found the treasure. Yes. The treasure of Cambridge. Where is it? It's here. The man that attacked me was guarding it. He must be the only survivor of the last tribe of Cambridge. What's become of him? Where is he? In there. In the pit? With the crocodiles? But what am I to tell Captain Robertson? Where is the treasure? It's in the...
Coconut. Hey, what's the idea?
Look out, here comes another one. Thanks, pal. I thought I'd have lunch with us sometime.
Yeah, and bring your own coconut.
That's service for you. Lunch is ready.
Do you mind if I eat out on the veranda?
Help, Clyde, help! Whoa, wait a minute. What's your hurry?
Don't stop me, Clyde. There's a bear after me.
Funny, he's running the other way.
He is. What was that?
Hyenas.
We had some of the circus, but they didn't sound like that.
They weren't hungry then.
Sure, all sorts of wild animals around here. You should feel at home.
I'd sure like to take some of them back alive.
Say, if we're going to take ourselves back alive, we better find a way to get off this island.
Look, Larry, cartridge. See how bright it is? It couldn't have been here very long.
That means there's somebody besides us on the island. Come on, let's look him up.
How are we going to find him in this jungle?
You're a great animal trainer and all that, Clyde, but it takes an ex-tripe piece artist like me to know his way around this kind of country.
What do you mean?
See yonder tree? I shall scale it and see what I shall see. See? Oh, boy, I see some huts with a high fence around them.
Do you see any people?
No.
but I see smoke rising from one of the huts. Here comes the cook now.
Good, good.
Did you hear anything in the captain's hut? Yeah, give us a lowdown.
Kirby's telling him plenty. And the skipper ain't taking it laying down either.
Kirby, do you mean to tell me that you, the first mate of my ship, are taking sides with the crew?
I don't blame them for squawking, Captain. The ship was chartered by that explorer for a 6-month cruise. And we've been on this island 8 months.
Well, we're not going to sail until Professor Livingston shows up.
He was supposed to be back 2 weeks ago. But if you ask me, I don't think he'll ever show up. One of those jungle cats got him just like they got Connors and Dixon and the rest.
I'm not going to leave him on the island, and that's final.
Either you're going to leave him on the island, or we're going to leave you. Now, you've got until tomorrow noon to make up your mind, and that's final. From myself and the crew.
Come on, Nero. Come on. Come on, baby.
It's all fun until he tears your face off.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just yank him by the neck. That's what we want to do.
Come back here.
It's like, see ya.
Nero, you naughty boy. Come back here at once.
Nero's like, you're not the boss of me.
Yeah.
I'm in the jungle now, baby.
Just you wait, Nero, when I get...
What are you going to do to Nero?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to beat him?
You don't even have the rope anymore.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Nero took some steroids.
Yeah.
Nero's juicing. Yeah, I don't know. Whoopsie daisy.
Maybe you shouldn't have run into the jungle after.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just beating your child, sir.
Okay, she calls him Sammy. Like, you've already named this lion that came out of nowhere and wants to kill you. It's like forming a bond, you know. Hey, Sammy boy.
Uh-oh.
Now, here's my approach, although I don't think I'm going to find a helpful tree that's at that perfect incline where you can just sort of march right up there. Here we go again. Okay, it's just sticks this time. Larry's got an idea here.
Larry.
Makeshift torch coming up from Larry. Meanwhile, Ruth's got nothing.
Catch this fire.
It'd be funny if it like hit him or something and caught his hair on fire. Nice monogram shirt there.
Yeah, she's a sailor.
Oh, Clyde.
Oh, Ruth. Oh, Kamor.
And you, Larry.
Fancy meeting you here, and escorted by a lion.
Escorted is right, especially by Sammy.
Sammy? Who's he?
That lion. He's the most ferocious one in the jungle.
He's certainly a beauty.
Isn't he, though? Such poise, such charm, such personality.
If it hadn't been for you, Clyde, believe me, I'll never again object to your training animals.
You mean you did object?
Not at all. She just means she doesn't like it.
But why, Ruth?
Oh, Clyde, you were so wrapped up in your animals, you hardly had a thought for anything else. Even the day we sailed away when I came to see you.
But, darling, I didn't realize then. You know,
You'll pardon me if I find a place to sit down. My knees are shivering. I guess I must have caught cold in them or something.
I'm sure glad to find you safe and sound.
Were you really worried about me, Clyde?
I sure was. The minute a relief expedition was announced, I decided to come along.
You gave up your act just to come to me?
Well, not exactly.
You see, the circus season had just closed. There was nothing much to do.
Clyde.
Oh, of course, I could have started training some new cats.
Then you did give up something to come to Kmart.
Yes, I'd planned on going to Africa for lions and to India for tigers.
But you heard you could find both lions and tigers in Kmart. So you decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's right. But how did you know, Ruth? Ruth, what's wrong?
Lions, tigers, tigers, lions. That's all you ever think of. I wish you never come here to save me. I wish I were dead.
What's the matter with her?
What a lover. Don Juan, Romeo. This is marvelous. What is it?
Iguana.
What?
Iguana. It's a native lizard.
Have some more, Larry.
No, thanks. I'm afraid you'll fatten me up for Sammy. Don't lions like fat people better than thin ones?
You better ask Sammy.
I'm afraid if I ever met Sammy face to face, I'd stutter.
Don't tell me you're scared of him.
Not much. Every time I think of that cat, I get an impediment in my speech. And in my legs, too.
Let me help you, Ruth.
Thank you. But I can get along without your help.
What's the matter with you two?
She's just glad to see him, that's all.
Don't tell me you've had a quarrel already.
Oh, Clyde will patch that up all right. He knows how to handle women.
Tell me, Captain. If you're so worried about Professor Livingston, why don't you search for him?
Don't dare leave the crew.
Why?
The Mary R is repaired and ready to sail. The men are determined to leave tomorrow. They're on the verge of a mutiny.
That's bad.
Of course, I can't really blame them. Lions and tigers have killed over half. And lately, Sammy's been trying to enter the stockade.
Why don't you kill him?
We can't get a shot at him. And we haven't enough ammunition to hunt him down.
And why don't you catch him?
Not a chance of that. He's too smart.
Have you dug any pits?
No.
That's what you need. I'll show the men how. We'll catch some of the animals alive.
If you can do that, maybe I can hold the men long enough to find Livingston.
That stockade can't be so very far from here. And the ship, too. Well, if I'm ever going to get off this island, I'd better get down and make friends with Captain Robinson and his crew.
I understand you men have given me until noon today to give you my answer.
Right.
What do we say?
Well, let's have it.
Here it is. I'm the master of the Mary R. She'll sail from this island when I give the word, not before.
We're sailing. You can't. You can't be sure to be eaten alive. We're sailing, then. Stop.
I'll shoot the first man that tries to board ship. You men have been panic-stricken, terrified by these jungle beasts. But now that Mr. Beatty has built traps for us, there's no further cause for fear.
He ain't caught anything yet.
Jeremy! He's trying to get in again. No, it's a tiger. I think he's in the pit. We've caught him. Don't shoot him, Captain. I want to take him back alive.
Alive? How?
If you let us have some rope to make a net.
If the ship's set for loading cargo, would that do?
Yes, that's just the thing.
And after you get him in the net, what are you going to do with him?
Fill that cage and put him in it.
Look, Dad. I'm trying to shoot the tiger.
Don't forget, Kirby, this thing belongs to me. Say, what's the big idea?
The
sorry I had to do this, but I want that tiger alive. You want?
All right, Kirby. Mr. Beatty plans to take some wild animals back to his circus.
Okay, if you say so. Oh. Hey, fella, lend me a hand with the net, will you? And I'll slip you a couple of passes to the circus. Listen, I've seen all the wild animals I want to see on this island, and I don't care for freaks. Get a hold of quarters. Don't drop it now until I give the word. And be sure you keep clear, or he'll drag you in. Now! How do you like that? You're going to meet a lot of new friends when you get back to the circus. Oh, it's no use. That's no way to act. Nobody will like you. What's coming around? I'll have you free in a minute. Make it first, Tiger. After slipping.
That was a close call. And let that be a lesson, please.
Beatty slipped that tiger into the cage like it was a tip.
He sure knows how to handle animals.
I'll say he does.
1 or 50, it's all the same to Beatty. With him here, we'd be pretty safe from the cat. What do you men say to going out to find Livingston? Well, the lovebirds. I always said Clyde had strange powers. What did he do? Use the hypnotic eye?
No, he lassoed him.
Oh, I don't mean the midget here. I mean you. Have you forgiven him?
I have not. Here comes Dad. It looks like he's had a satisfactory talk with the crew.
They'll all settle. The men aren't enthusiastic about staying here, but they'll do it.
I'll bet they really want to see Clyde work on some more animals.
When do we start? Right away. Livingston expected to find the buried city of Kmore somewhere in the mountains.
Then that's where we should search first.
I know the way. The professor showed me a map he had drawn in his diary.
Into a hut quick, all of you.
You'll be killed.
Kirby? You heard him ask me not to shoot the tiger, didn't you?
Clyde got the tiger in the pit. Quick, Clyde, grab this. Okay, Larry. Thanks, Larry.
Hey, big fella. Sharky! Not Sharky. He was such a good guy.
He got what was coming to him.
This dude
Gonna
is...
lasso him.
And by the way, I think this dude's like 4.5 feet taller.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Maybe 5. I don't know. This is my rope-a-dope strategy.
I'm guessing in the credits of this film, there isn't the no animals were harmed in making this film obligatory
this
statement.
is a little bit
Yeah.
before that. We definitely messed some animals up. At the very least, we gave them like PTSD from having to shoot this like 18 times this scene. This poor guy's got like rope burn, if nothing else.
Yeah. This is insane.
But Clyde Beatty, lion tamer, always gets it done. Except at the end, we get to see the lion's junk. Now don't forget about Sharky. Could still be alive.
Quiet, it's Sharky. Get some water.
That's what you do after a lion attack. A little water, fix him right up. Maybe a couple bandages.
Yeah, some stitches.
Epinephrine or whatever that all started again.
Oh, that lion attack made me thirsty. Get me some water.
These lion attacks are making me thirsty.
Have the men step lively, Mr. Kirby. We want to catch the tide.
Aye, aye, sir. Up with it, men. So long, Sammy. See you in the circus.
It's been a lucky trip for you, young man. You got everything you wanted, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I warned Sammy the minute I laid eyes on him. And there he goes.
Isn't there anything in this world you want besides lions?
Yes, there is. When you see,
Young man, when I got married, I said, let's get married, and that's all there was to it.
Dad.
And that's just a hint, Captain.
They dropped the cage. Clyde! Sammy's tearing himself to pieces. Come on, Clyde.
And we're back. So, unfortunately, the tiger, what's his name? Clyde Beatty discovers love in the end, and he's so into his lady friend that the tiger or the lion gets loose and murders everyone.
Oh, no.
But at least he learned to love before he was slaughtered.
That's important.
That is important. So I was just wondering, this movie reminds me a little bit of like my favorite movie involving animals. I think probably my favorite is one, kind of an obscure, slightly obscure one called The Ghost in the Darkness. Do you remember that one? It's got Michael Douglas and
I think I've heard of it, but I don't think
Val
I've seen
Kilmer.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're off in Africa, very similar in that there's lions, but they're killer lions, and they almost describe them like they're serial killer lions. Like they find their cave, there's just piles of bones, like they're totally hunting human beings and everything. So it's a little ludicrous. I don't know if that's ever really. They claimed at the end of the movie that this is real or something, but it was just kind of cool just to see like, oh, they're really hunting, and these guys aren't lion tamers, so it's just like you're gonna shoot them or you're gonna run. That's the only options. You try to trap them, maybe in a thing. So just cool. I've never really seen a hunting movie that was that kind of exciting or whatnot. So, any favorite animal movies that come to your mind? Maybe did you see Storks? Yeah.
No.
They really are going to make a movie out of every friggin' animal. Like possums has got to be next. There was that Pets one. Secret Life. I didn't see that. Secret Life of Pets. I didn't see the Zootopia. Just like animals.
People love their animals.
We're obsessed with animals. But
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, it was like Milo and something. Like it was a cat and dog that ran around on an adventure.
And they're doing voices for him the whole time?
I don't know. Yeah, I think they may have had voices. I'm not sure. But
did you see the Garfield movies?
No. That would be great.
My favorite story about that is supposedly whoever the director was, they had a similar name to some other director, like Coen, like for Coen Brothers, or maybe Anderson. It was somebody that, like Bill Murray thought a famous director was working on this, and I think that's why he signed up for to do Garfield. And then it's like, oh no, this is a different Coen or whatever. It's like, what the hell?
This is going to be the edgiest Garfield movie you've ever made.
They're going to do this like existential Garfield movie. Well, Garfield is a little existential to begin with.
Yeah.
It's all about, I hate Mondays and lasagna is the whole reason I live. There's no other purpose in life. Make fun of, Opie every once in a while.
Opie, the doggy.
Mess with the owner. So.
Well, you were talking about the circus earlier too, off camera. But so what's up with the creepy clowns, man? Now they're supposedly here in Jefferson County.
Really?
Yeah, like there was supposedly a sighting in Peevely and like somewhere else.
Bizarre.
So is this all just made up? I mean, there's been no video or visual evidence of any of it.
It's either made up. It's like it's all social media. So it's either It's what do they call those flash mob things?
Yeah.
It's either somehow people are like seeing it and going, oh, I'm going to do that. That's a cool, wacky idea. Or let's go. Or they're just saying they saw it, and it's, I've heard that
because there was a case in like New Jersey, but that turned out to be like some guy in a creepy clown outfit was standing on like a street corner, but that turned out to be like a marketing stunt for like a horror film studio.
Oh, interesting.
So when I first saw the first report of this like a couple weeks ago, I'm like, oh, that's probably what it was, and then started, oh, now it happened here, now it happened there. These clowns are trying to lure kids into the woods. Like, come on.
One of them said with money.
Yeah.
Like $10, kids, if you step into the woods. It's like they're skipping the candy and just going to a cold hard cash. Yeah, I heard that a lot of those cases were investigated and they couldn't find evidence.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I used to have a fear, like sometimes, I don't know if I told you this before, and I guess I'll reveal it on camera. Nobody will know, but but I used, like a lot of times, every place I worked at, college-wise, like I sometimes just do work late at night. I'm a night owl, so sometimes I'll be here like 3 or 4 in the morning, just like I'm working on a handout for the next day. Not too often, but every once in a while. Yeah, it was always like a weird fear of mine that like I'd suddenly be walking down a hallway, or I'd look at my open door and there'd be like some weird clown guy or something, or just more disturbed looking. I don't know what I'd think if I saw a regular clown. That would just be, but like something like black makeup instead of red, and just see like, or you have a hatchet or something, and then it'd be like, it's on, life and death here, me and the clown. Oh Lord! Luckily, that has not come to pass. It's just like the weird thing is like even Gacy, like he dressed up as a clown and then he lured them in, like kids in, right? He didn't like kill people while he was a clown.
No, I think coincidentally he worked as like a clown at parties.
Okay.
But I don't think he used it.
Oh yeah, he didn't even use it.
He didn't use it. No, in fact,
he didn't lure him in. Okay.
I think it was the more adult men that he was getting into his apartment.
So we
or
can't even
house.
verify that there's been one clown in all of human history that's like straight up murdered somebody in the clown makeup.
Yeah.
Clowns we just gotta, they're all right. But if you see one, I gotta say, that is awesome. Like, you're driving along and you see
Yeah, like going to a party. That's weird, isn't it? You look over and there's a clown driving a car, a regular car, like a Ford Taurus. Like,
no, I'm saying
like,
the whole street thing, like just standing
the
there,
street
not
thing.
doing anything. They should be doing something weird though, like going.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, there'll be times I'm driving around the city and you'll see like a clown like going to work a kid's party, just driving their tours.
Gotta go to the gig. Yeah, why not? All right. Well,
Alrighty.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Hope you stay away from those scary clowns.
Yeah. Go ahead. If you do see one, please take a picture. Please.
Send it to us.
Yeah.
popcorndudes@hotmail.com.
Hotmail.com, baby.
All right. Till next time, then.
Keep popping, Colonel.